Alright, hello and welcome to another episode of Bradford City Career Mode. We are here today and we're going to take on Barry. Just bear with me, I'm trying to sort something on my phone quickly for the stream. But yeah, we're going to be here to take on Barry. So that is going to be a match that we were doing. If you didn't see the last match, we had another league match against Huddersfield Town and we went to their stadium and beat them 4-1, which was a pretty impressive showing. We also kicked off the season with a 3-0 over Nottingham Forest, and funnily enough, I know it's only 2 games in, but this is making me a little bit happy to look at early on. We're top of the league, ahead of our West Yorkshire rivals United as well, and Reading, and West Brom, and Burnley, and Barnsley, who have all won 2 games apiece as well, but we've got the best goal difference. So one defender I was thinking of going for, because I feel like we do need a defender. Hennessy's good, but I feel like we need to strengthen it up just a little. I saw Dale Upamecano. I don't know what his value will be right now, or his overall or anything, but I know he's decent. Although it does just say he has recently moved fucking club. I'm gonna scream. We also have Jonathan David here, who was probably just out of our price range. But what I was thinking is maybe if I think I already mentioned this in the last episode, but if I get a big offer coming, I'll maybe sell possibly Carbonero, perhaps, just so I can fund a move for one of my goalkeepers that I want in the club, and possibly try and get a big. If I get some sort of decent offer in, I may jump at it and see if I can bring a goalkeeper in. Like I said, we could probably lose one of our attacking players if we absolutely had to, like maybe Carbonero, or to be honest, Carbonero is the one I'd really want to sell because I don't know how much more he's going to grow. He's 23 years of age, 77 overall. He does grow up to I believe 84 or 85, but a bit of money now would be decent, so you can get in the goalkeeper. One of the goalkeepers I saw on my list here. I've got 3. I've got Andre Lunin, who I'm pretty sure I've got a scout on. I'm just waiting to see what happens there. We've got Alex Merritt, who is a decent one, but the one I'd love to go for, the one it'd be a dream to go for, would be Albin Lafont. But I'd need to get a sale through from our side. Like, I need one of our players to go first. In fact, actually, I'm gonna try something. Odds are this probably won't work, and it'll be delayed a week. But I'm willing to give it a go. And I'm sorry, Johan, because you're a good player. But you'll be part of a swap deal, I'm afraid. This could be an insane signing for the season. And I'm willing to give it a try. If you don't mind, allow me to start with an initial offer. Yep. So we're going to player swap, and it's going to possibly be goodbye to Johan Carbonero. They want to bring in a goalkeeper, centre back, or a striker. Okay, well, strikers, I don't want to sell any of them. Centre backs, we're bringing one in. We need to bring one in, so I don't really want to sell any of them. And goalkeepers is a big issue because we can't really sell any of them. So we'll try and offer a transfer fee, but that probably will be well below their expectations. We'll go for a 24 million. That's the best we can do right now. If they say no, they say no. Okay, well, I didn't think it'd be like an aggressive no. I thought it'd be a possibly we can come to some sort of agreement kind of no, but well, I tried. Obviously, I don't want Carbonero. Sorry, Carbonero. It's probably putting morale way down now, buddy. But if I need to, then I will. I'll sell Carbonero and then try and bring in Lafont. I think would probably be the big signing of the summer in this career mode. Unless you guys have got any other ideas, I couldn't think of a really good centre back to bring in besides Upamecano, but he's just moved, so it's obviously not going to happen. What we're going to do, in fact, instead of fucking up this team sheet, we're already 4 minutes in. These recordings go damn quick, honestly. Instead of recording, instead of fucking up the team sheet, like I said, we'll do we'll do the same formation we have for our other one. We'll use the same formation if I'm not blind and I can't see where it is. But we'll switch the squad around a little bit just so got some of the youth players come in. So Vooters will come in on the left. Does Brown play both? I can't remember. No. Does Vooters plays both? That's the one that plays both. We'll put Vooters on the right. Brown on the left. That's not Brown, that's Kakachi. Brown on the left. We'll bring in oh, what? Why is Hloshik centre back? We'll bring in Linkvis there, give him a little run out. We'll also bring. Oh, I'll actually leave Tadibo there. That would work. front. Really have any other strikers besides the ones that I put on the pitch. We've got too many bloody right wingers, I'll tell you that much. We'll bring in O'Leary to do a job for Van Damme. But then I'm probably going to put Van Damme on the left for Carbonero. We'll put Banks on the right. I think that's probably the lineup we're going to roll with. I think that's a decent lineup. So we can line up as well, but it will hopefully do the job. I'm gonna order the bench because OCD comes in and I'm just like, get that bench sorted. We'll keep our big names on the some of the big names on the bench as well, just in case of emergency. So we've got them there. But I think that's the team sheet we're going to go with for this Bury game. But without any further ado, I should probably get into it. We're going to be hosting Bury in the first round of the EFL Cup, and like I said in previous episodes, if I lose this, I may just quit the series because I believe they're in. I want to check where they are actually. I think they're a League 2 team. But I'm just going to do it for my own benefit here. Don't usually come into this bit a lot unless it's to the end of the season. Are they League 2? Yeah, they are. They're in League 2 and they're in 18th so far for 2 games. So we're top of the Championship. They're 18th in League 2. Realistically, signs should point to us winning this. But if we don't, I'm going to be upset. So I'm going to put all the goal news on just so you guys can keep up if any of your teams are there to support. You can support them like that. But anyway, this is the squad we're going to go with. We're going to go with a very weakened squad, or at least a slightly weakened squad because of it being a cup game and of course it being Bury. So we've got Rossi in goal, we've got Brown and Vitters as the fullbacks, Hennessy and Linkvist as the centre backs, we've got Todibo in centre defensive mid. He can play there, but I haven't given him a try there since he's been in the club, so I want to see how he goes. I also don't want him to be captain. That will go to Rossi. Rossi is third captain, I should point out, if neither Kakachi or Carbonaro are playing. So Todibo will be centre defensive mid. Van Damme and Banks will be the wide midfielders. O'Leary will be the centre midfielder behind Haaland and Greenwood. So Haaland maybe actually be able to get a goal against Bury here. Hopefully anyway. And yeah, Greenwood's been scoring for fun so far at the start of the season. So hopefully he'll continue his scoring campaign. We are at the Valley Parade. We're going to be facing off against Bury in the first round of the EFL Cup. Without any further ado, let's just get into it. I'm just going to mute my mic quickly because we're opening a fizzy drink and it might come up quite loud. I just looked at this and I almost spit out my drink. How the hell, as a centre mid, Donald O'Leary got 88 finishing? I am so bamboozled. I don't think I've ever done finishing training with him. I may have done one, but I don't think I've done many. And welcome on hey, Chief. I swear you change your name every month. I don't know when it's you anymore. I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal anyway. Welcome back. Forward to bringing you action from the Carabao Cup. And you can feel the atmosphere already, Lee. This should be a very significant occasion. Well, thank you, Derek. Well, you look at the hosts being such big favourites in this game. Just wonder how their opponents approach the game. I think the key to this is keep it really tight in the first 20 minutes. Try and frustrate those home fans. And then hopefully you can nick a goal here and there and take your opportunities. Right, so here we go. Bradford's lineup. Like I said, we've gone for a weaker lineup. What do you think about this particular setup? We've still got a couple of big names on there, just in case we need to, well, just in case we need them, I guess, more than anything. So I need to do a job here. I would like a convincing win because it's Bury, but if it's not a convincing win, it's not the end of the world. I just want to get through past them. If I lose to Bury, I will actually cry. Anyway, they've not even got a sponsor. I'm probably against a club that pretty much doesn't exist anymore, so if I lose... I bought Haaland, yeah. He was only... he had a 10 million release clause, and I ain't saying no to that. He's my top scorer last season, but he's not scored many this season so far. It's been a bit of a struggle getting goals. Oh, they've got 5 at the fucking back. I actually hate 5 at the back. Bury aren't a team anymore. Yeah, I know. I'm playing against a team that doesn't exist. Kept them in the game though because I think it was too late to take them out. Casual party. No disrespect, Shift, but I prefer doing these on my own. To be honest, but sorry. Vitters onto Banks. Oh, I fucking lost it already. I'm a mess. No. Win that back. I'm struggling early on. Interesting. Yeah, sorry. It's just if I was doing like a multiplayer game, perhaps I'd let you join, but I just prefer doing these on my own, like a single player sort of series. Haaland. Run down, play it for it to Greenwood. Go on, Greenie. Go on, Greenie. Oh, what a save! Greenwood has been unstoppable at the start of this season, and he's almost got us a goal ahead early on here. Throw in though, anyway. I think it's not the first chance, but the first chance in a while for some of these guys to show what they're about. Some of the younger ones, like Linkvist and Brown, I'm pretty sure. It's the first time I played him. Haaland, trying to get around the defence. And there we go. It was a matter of time before we took the lead. And it is that man once again, Mason Greenwood. This should be a demolishing, realistically. But sometimes I can have really bad days in this game and lose to teams I'm meant to beat. So Haaland playing it through the buried defender's legs to Greenwood, who just puts it into the bottom right corner with no issues.
Well, he's delighted, isn't he? We can see that. Calm is needed now just to consolidate this lead. Cool heads.
First goal in the Carabao Cup, probably first of many for Greenwood. The way he's kicked off this season, but we're yet to see. We're 8 minutes in, and we've got 1-0 here at the Valley Parade. And hopefully it'll be more. Hopefully it's not just a 1-0. Don't know anything really. Did Norwich just score? Yeah. How Carrow Road. Greenwood, even Haaland could perhaps score past this goalkeeper. And he does. It's 2-0, and it could be a demolishing here. This is world-class difficulty as well, so it's not like I put it on the easiest stuff.
Well, he's gone for pure power, and why not when you've got a rocket?
Haaland has a beating of those defenders any day. Struggling to score in the Championship in the first couple of games this season, but he can bury him past League 2 teams. Just be sure of that. I think it's just a matter of how many am I going to get.
Well, a second goal for
it's not a matter of am I going to win, it's how many goals are going to be scored. Maybe I should put difficulty up a little bit just for this match. Just to give them a chance. That should be easily gathered by Rossi, but okay, well, I guess not then. I guess it shouldn't be easily gathered by Rossi because he's left it. That's fair enough. Run down. Good play for it to Haaland. I was being too tricky with that. I should have gone for a shot. Brown loses out the header, and this may be a plan for Berra here to go down the wings and try and take advantage of our inexperienced fullback. Brown on the left anyway. Vucic has got a bit of experience, but he's not exactly top quality either. I really need to train with both of them, to be honest, in order to get him into a good shape. Oh, Haaland gets beaten to it. I thought I for sure had that race one with Haaland, but I guess I was incorrect. Linkvist intercepts, brilliant from him. And I really want to stay in the cup competitions for a little while because Linkvist is a guy I want to give a lot more game time to. But if we're struggling in the league, I won't do it. Greenwood going for a shot and it's a save anyway. Could have probably gone a bit closer, but I kind of expected Greenwood to sit on his right foot as well, but he is left-footed, so saved by the Bury keeper. We aren't burying them yet. Pun fully intended. Corner for us now. And it looks as if Greenwood's going to be on it. which is okay, I guess, as long as we can get it maybe towards Haaland or someone tall in the box. Linkvist, not exactly the tallest, I don't think, but they've done a trick there. Banks. Oh, I thought it was going to trickle in, but saved again. Andrew Banks, one of the brightest young prospects for the future of this career mode. Only 17 years of age, already 78 overall. I have put a lot of training into this guy, and if he doesn't impress on the grand stage soon, I'm going to be annoyed. I think his potential was between 90 and 92, so I'm hoping to get it, if I can get to 90, at least high 80s. I think that's Tadibo with the header, he's just put it wide. Could have been 3, but just off target. McDriscoll looking for his team here. Linkvist could win this, and he has. Tadibo, can he keep it? Gives it back to Linkvist.
The hosts have really controlled possession.
O'Leary. If I'm saying Linkvist's name wrong, then just inform me, because I don't actually have a clue. O'Leary. Greenwood. Try to get through, but get tackled. Tadibo was running for the middle there, and that's an interesting one, because I don't know how his shooting would have been. I know O'Leary's finishing is apparently at 88. I don't know how that's happened. I'm going to take a look at that. But the game's glitched if his finishing actually is 88. I shouldn't have touched that. Wide by the Berry man. I think they came here knowing that they weren't going to win this. Not the best of shots there. Dragged wide. Rossi going to take the goal kick. The goalkeeper, I was saying at the start of the episode, I'm trying to sign a new goalkeeper. The goalkeeper's not exactly important for this season. I think probably next season would be more important. If we do make it to the Premier League, which if we don't, I'll be slightly upset. But if we do make it to the Premier League, then the goalkeeper's important next season. It's not vital, but I would like some sort of cover for Rossi. Because we have got one goalkeeper at the entire club. O'Leary can't get through. This could be a play. This could be a play for Barry. Bringing Hennessy across, possibly not the best idea. Never mind, it was a great idea. Oh, Trowbridge is... Oh, no. No. Don't tell me Hennessy's picked up or not. Oh, it's only... I don't think it's a serious injury. Oh, come on. Pass it better than that. I'm not getting more goals if I keep passing it like this. Plain and simple. My passing is awful right now. Linkvist only headed slightly away. The shot's terrible, so it's alright. I'm going to have to probably move to Debo and then move a whole host of players around if Hennessy does pick up a severe injury. Haaland, plenty of space, plenty of time, and a finish from Erling Braut Haaland. 3-0 Bradford City.
The defenders unable to stop it.
He needs to start growing an overall to justify the price tag I paid for him. Well, to be fair, he is worth like, I think 20 million or something now. I only paid 10 million for him, so it's decent. It's doubled his value, but he's not growing as I would have liked.
Well, there's nothing better for a manager when a plan comes together. Total satisfaction.
Well, we've added to our total Erling Braut Haaland. Through with all the time in the world there, and he dispatched it coolly. I'm going to be recycling a video title here because I'm pretty sure I played Bury the last season or the season before in the EFL or Carabao Cup game, depending on what you want to call it. But yeah, and I called it Burying Bury. I'm going to have to just call it Burying Bury again if this continues. I mean, I don't see why it would stop. I don't see how they're going to score except if Rossi makes a calamitous mistake. O'Leary to Tadibo. Greenwood. And this is our, like, not, I wouldn't say second team, this is a weakened team. Imagine if this was our main team. Haaland almost on a hat-trick there, but it's cleared away. But yeah, no, imagine if this was our, like, full team. We'd be, like, maybe 5-0 or 6-0, I'd say. We had Hloshek on, we had Jota on, we had Tadibo in defence, we had... I don't know. Just had a better, like, a few more better players in. Kakachi back in, perhaps. Sterling running down that right hand side with his 89 pace.
Corner kick played in.
I'm just saying, pretty much is what I'm saying is it's lucky to only be 3-0 right now. Although they have had a couple of attempts. I don't think any of them actually been on target, granted, but oh, my one defender is injured. That's back. Okay, never mind. Linkvist, beautiful job. I do see potential in him. It's just the time I need to get to training because there's so many other players that need training. I'm not going to send him out on loan because he's my backup centre back for now. I don't have anyone else. A centre back, I would love to sign a centre back, but I need to actually explore my options a bit more. That's possibly a foul. It would be a foul. And that shot's gone wide. Maybe a bit concerning, but not the end of the world. Hennessy still struggling on with that injury, but I'm going to have to keep him on. Because I don't really back up centre backs. I could bring a centre mid on and swap Tadibo and that around. I don't know, but Greenwood's a handful for defenders, even though Haaland scored 2, but that's fine. Greenwood's been unstoppable at the start of the season, is basically what I'm trying to say without in between hiccups, but that's not the end of the world. 3-0, heading into the break, and they've got it pretty much sewn up and done, but anything's possible. Anyway, those are the results. If you want to pause them and look through them, see if your team's there, then go for it, but I'm not spending a lot of time on them. So we had 9 shots, 7 on target. Possession's actually kind of even Stevens, but I don't really play for possession anyway, so they've had 3 shots with 1 on target. So we are in the lead justifiably. Hennessy has still got a knock. I'm not going to bring him off yet. I just want to see who I could bring on if need be. So we could bring on Akpan, or we could bring on Anisimov. Okay, I'm just having a little look. I thought I'd sold Akpan, I'm not going to lie. We sold Beaton, otherwise we would have brought him on. I'm thinking maybe Beaton might have been good for 1 more season, but I don't know. Probably sold him at the right time, to be honest. But no. Oh. Lost the ball there.
Going well.
They are going well, to be fair. Bringing an effort here, but Vucic comes across and it's... well, I say it was away, but... Alright. Nah. No. Nope. Didn't happen. Rossi should have done better there.
Well, here it is again, Derek, and when the ball
what the hell is that bounce? Why is nobody marking the man in the middle? And why is Rossi diving for a shot that clearly is hitting the post? It's fine. We're going to win anyway, but, like, it's just annoying that shit like that happens. The little deflections, just little things that go wrong in this game, and it ends up being a chance for them. There's nobody marking that man for some reason. I couldn't even tell you why. Truebridge has got a goal back for Berry. It doesn't matter in the end of the day. We are going to win, but why is nobody marking him there?
No shortage of goals in this
if Tadibo was playing centre-back, that'd be him marking that man, and that wouldn't have gone in. But Tadibo's in centre defensive mid today, so we've been testing him out, and he's been okay. I definitely prefer having him centre-back, but he's not been the worst. Banks. O'Leary loses possession. We're against Sheffield next time. It's going to be a difficult game, which is why I've played slightly weakened squad here. Are you kidding me? I've just... I fucking love this game. I put power on the pass back to Rossi, and then, yeah, no, you can fuck off. You can actually fuck off. I'm not playing this game if it's just going to be a fucking piece of shit like that. I'm just not doing it. I'm just not doing it. If the game is going to fucking go like that, I'm just not playing. I can't be arsed. I literally don't need it in my life. What the fuck? I'm just doing a pass back to bloody Rossi there, and it should be a good pass, and then Rossi could clear it no problem, but Hennessy has just fucking hospital passed it. Rossi is an absolute Mongol square. He's cleared it straight to Rushford, who's just actually brought it back for better. Oh, they could bring it back. I thought we were comfortable here, but they could actually bring it back. Oh, for fuck's sake. I shouldn't take anything for granted in this game. Alan, please take a shot. Keeper gets out first. If I actually might retire from
Well,
FIFA Career Mode if they bring this back.
It's
It's partly been because of the game, but I honestly should be playing well enough to keep this lead.
Around 110 million pounds. Definitely worth that sort of money in my
Haaland,
book.
one of the best
Solid
wonder
growth,
kids,
technically
gets tackled by a defender from a team that
steal.
doesn't exist anymore.
This might be ideal for the
I may actually
counter.
have to bring off Hennessy. Maybe it's his injury that fucking contributed to that pass, I don't know.
And slipped through beautifully.
Lindqvist gets it away, but Virtus is absolutely in no man's land. He's got no brain cells. Can we just get like one of those passes that actually works? Instead of me apparently giving a foul away. Nah, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. You've actually got to be kidding me. They almost... I can't believe I'm saying this when we were 3-0 up at half-time, but Barry almost equalised. I just can't play this game if it's going to fucking do this. If nothing's going to work, I just don't know if I can be bothered, to be honest.
Thank you, Alan McAnally.
O'Leary has got no options to pass to, so I have to give it to Todibo. That's not Todibo. That isn't Todibo. I can tell you one reason why it's not Todibo. They're now playing at their very best. They're now playing like a fucking, I don't know, championship possibly side. I don't know. They're just playing very good right now, and I can't deal with it apparently. Thank God he saved that. He's offside anyway, but God, this game.
Look along the line. Look along the line.
This game is stressful.
Getting the substitute ready, and now they will make the personnel change.
How have we nearly fucked this?
Won it back.
I'm trying to pass off before I get tackled. They're just always, they've got a player there every time now. They are playing very well. I've got to give them credit. They are doing very well in the second half, but I'm playing like I'm playing awful. I'm trying to pass it off, but it doesn't do it in time. Now this guy should be a yellow card, right? Red. I thought he was about to show it to Greenwood. I was going to fucking flip my lid. Red card for Berry. Okay, now I think we've got it, even though we've just been dicking around and giving them goals for some reason. I don't know if that's a red, but it's a bad tackle on Todibo. But realistically, I don't know why it's 3-2. It is. That's all I can tell you. Their first goal was, I guess, somewhat well made. My defender should have been marking. The second goal was absolute horse shit. I was going to have Bury again as my title, but we haven't buried them at all. They're fucking rearing their ugly heads. I didn't want to get that back to Haaland, but there you go. You don't get your pass to where you want it to go.
Really a very poor
Give it to
ball.
Greenwood instead of giving it to the player I didn't want to give it to, perhaps. Just a little idea. Lindqvist. Nah, we don't lose this realistically, do we? How does a guy with the strength of Todibo lose that?
Moving the ball forward with purpose. And a good-looking ball.
And the problem is, we might not have Hennessy for the next game. I'm going to have to keep him on for full 90 minutes against my better judgment because I'm fucking struggling.
Beautifully weighted ball.
Van Dam, please.
On and on he goes.
That's fine, just as long as you miss the shot again, please, thanks, yeah.
Danger
Their goalkeeper is going to become the best in the world now.
They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench.
Banks.
Over it comes.
Called away by their keeper. Lindqvist has absolutely no idea what he's doing on a football pitch.
Absolutely amazing.
Tackling, but it doesn't matter. Want to switch to my full back, but also doesn't matter. Brown comes across.
Apologies to our viewers
Nice.
for cutting Alan McAnally short there. Once again, to repeat the news, a goal
Holy
for the
shit,
away
this is not a
side.
game I didn't expect to actually have to compete
That
here.
game is on a knife edge now, level at 2-2.
But the passes don't work, so you kind of have to like expect it occasionally.
I must say this looks promising.
Tackling doesn't matter, passing doesn't work. You just have to expect some bullshit like this. Lindqvist.
And the defender takes care of business.
Fucking Christ.
Cracking atmosphere in here. The players just need to harness
Greenwood,
their energy to build
fucking
out
hell,
themselves
mate.
in this game.
You've had a good start to the season, but that doesn't mean I won't drop you when you're being a fucking pillock, mate. And Haaland can't get through. Of course he can't. Why would Haaland? How has that guy got full? That must be a substitute, unless he's just done absolutely nothing this game. But he's got full bloody stamina. Everyone else is fucking tired.
Options in the centre.
Fuck it, we'll go for it. Greenwood,
Well,
target,
clattered
nope.
away.
Todibo. Fuck it, we'll go for it. Nope. Ref.
And a wild
Ref, you on
attempt
drugs?
from long range.
Did he not just foul me?
Well, it's a
Am I
poor
seeing
choice.
a completely
He's got
different
other
game to the one on my
options
screen?
Why is he shooting from that distance?
Oh, he didn't foul me. Okay. No, you're right. You know what, whatever. Whatever it takes to waste time until the end, because I don't fucking believe that this is over. I feel like they're going to fucking get a lucky equaliser.
Apologies to Alan McInally for having to cut him off in full flight. To recap,
I
the goal
refuse
in that
to let
game
them get an
for the home
equaliser.
side, and they now hold a 1-0 lead.
What? Yeah, Haaland. You meant to through ball it, not just leave it
Smuggled
there.
away.
And just so you know. That is the point of the through ball, not the leave it there ball, you know.
Dealing with the
Fucking
threat
hell,
of
Bury,
the
I didn't think they were going to score today, but they've scored 2, and honestly, it looked better side in the second half.
and the emphasis is
Can't
on
even dispute it. We might get a
creativity.
goal here just to
Can
wrap
he
it
put
up, but
away?
for fuck, no, it won't.
The
Their goalkeeper's on
goalkeeper was
steroids.
called on, and they still have an
That would have been
opportunity.
saved first half, I'm telling you.
Down. All you got to do is give your strikers a chance to get back in the game.
I'm going to bloody sign McDriscoll instead of having Rossi in the net. But to be fair to Rossi, if this is one game where you're going to dick around, this is like if there's going to be one game where you're just going to play like shit, this is probably the game to do it. But that is a lot closer than I wanted it to be. We are through, but it wasn't as convincing as it could have been.
Just edged it in all departments in the end. The coach will be really happy.
And he puts in a really
Holy shit, I thought we had it wrapped up in the first half. Bury showed us that they could bring it back. But luckily, we held on for the full 90. And Hennessy's probably going to go away from this match with a minor injury. Hopefully it's not for too long. We end up getting the win, but not in the most convincing fashion, like I said. Not in the way I wanted to. They only had 3 shots on target. They had 7 shots altogether. They had 12 of 9 on target. 50-50 possession at the end. They were definitely the better team in the second half. But, oh my god, they caused us a scare, I'll be honest with you. Greenwood with the man of the match, 9.5. Hardwood, 9.3. Everyone else did decent. Rossi the lowest on the pitch. I'm not even going to dispute that. Linkvis with an 8.3. I just noticed that. He did well in his defensive, I guess, debut. I don't know if it is his debut. He might have played before. Their best player was definitely not Merton, who got a 5. It was Monksfield, who got an 8.3 at left back. So, I don't have any words for how much I almost choked that. Once I got a new title for the episode, instead of like having to recycle an old one. Almost the biggest choke ever. There are some results if you care. But we're going to go to the post-match interview and talk about how we almost fucked it. You're through to the Carabao Cup next round with this win. Do you feel you can win the competition? If we're going to have second half collapses like that, hell no. It's too early for a verdict, to be honest. Too early to discuss this. We have important other matches to play until then. Watch us come up against a fucking really good team next and then end up just fucking it up. Regrettably, Hennessy picked up an injury today that will make him unavailable for the next 5 days. How will this impact your squad selection? Well, that means he misses the weekend game against Sheffield United, so we will have to rotate Linkvist in for that. Safe return. His contribution to the squad will certainly be missed, except for the back passes he played today. I wish him a safe recovery with no complications. I look forward to seeing him back in training. 2 goals secure win. Haaland was the hero today. Any thoughts? Yeah, he's actually scoring against League 2 teams. He just needs to do that against Championship teams. We'll just say we'll give him credit. Very impressed with the way Haaland played today. It was a world-class performance. He did well in the majority. Second half he collapsed like everyone else did, but first half he was
Really appreciate
solid.
that. That's all the questions
But
we have for you.
we need him to start doing that in the Championship. Found all I can about. Did I not just? I swear I just sent this guy out to Belgium. Like, I literally did. Just at the start of the season. Alright. You can bloody go to Australia then. Go over there. I don't want you near me. Thomas Hennessy suffered a bruised shoulder injury and will be out for about 5 days. Okay, so it's nothing major. Not too major anyway, but it will mean that he misses a Sheffield United game. I don't know what happened to my voice then, but yeah. Timmy's gonna miss that game. Akpan's gone. Where's he gone to? I don't remember trying to sell him. Oh, he's gone to some Turkish team. Got 375k. Wow. What do they need with 100 and whatever the difference is of that money? 145k. What do they need with that? This guy's found all he could in bloody Colombia. What's the point of having scouts that don't know how to scout? I'm about to scream. Alright, let's send you... Send you to fucking Brazil, mate. Stay in South America. I'm fucking sick of you. Get away from me. These scouts are bloody useless. So we do end up progressing to the second round of the Carabao Cup. Although it was a bit touch and go. We don't know our next round yet, because of course there's going to be replays that need to be played. Is there a way I can find out when I'm playing my next match? Like a date of it. Oh, we do know. Okay. We're playing against Southend next. That's our next round in the Carabao Cup. I'm just glad I'm not Oxford in this scenario, because Oxford have to play Manchester United. I'm glad we avoided any big names so far. Burton and Liverpool, that's going to be a fucking destruction of Burton, I think, there. But realistically, I don't know. We should be beating Southend, right? They're League. Oh, what league are they? That's going to piss me off. I'm going to check quickly. I feel like they're League 1. If they're not League 1, they're League 2. Obviously, they're not going to be a championship because we're not playing them this season. They are League 1, 16th. Okay, so... Realistically, that should be a win next time we play our next Carabao Cup game. I don't know if we have a date for that. It didn't come up on the... Oh, we do. It's in the same month. I might honestly just be blind, to be honest. Like, I might actually just have no eyesight. So, 24th of August, our next Carabao Cup game against Southend. But up next, we're going to take on the Blades. Sheffield United just got relegated, I believe, last season. So, that should be a difficult one. Hopefully, it won't be too overly difficult. We've got probably the majority of the team back for that, except for this boy here, Tom Hennessy, who's going to have to come out of the game. We're going to probably put Tadibo, I'll just do it quickly. Put Tadibo there, Van Dam back where he was, Carbonero on the left. That's what we're going to do. I'll rotate everyone else when I get back, because this is the second team anyway, but that's kind of the thing I'm probably going to go for. But once again, I hope you guys have enjoyed another episode of the Bradford City Career Mode. Probably made it more entertaining with the fact that I almost bloody choked against Berry, but we got through just about. Like I said, I hope you guys have enjoyed though, and I'll see you very, very soon when we take on the Blades. Bye for now.